Okay guys, I'm here today with Rayron Gracie. Huge honor for me. Guys, for those who doesn't know him, he's one of the new Gracies from the new generation of the family. And in the entire family, only him and Roger have won the awards on all belts up to the black belt. So he won the awards as a blue belt, he won double gold in the awards as a purple belt, he won the open class as a brown belt, and he just arrived in the black belt like last year. And Rayron shot an entire instructional all about the turtle attacks, which is called the Gracie Fundamentals Turtle Mastery. And today he's gonna talk us here a little bit about the favorite things that he likes to do when he's attacking on the turtle.
Huge honor for me. Thanks, Bernardo, for having me back. And yeah, so I mean, I shot this whole instructional on turtle mastery, right? And I think that's one of the most underrated positions in Jiu-Jitsu. I feel that that's the case because most people, when they get to turtle, if they can't manage to put hooks on, they feel that it's worthless. But that's definitely not the case, right? As you see, there's so many moves, and especially chokes and submissions, on how you can progress without having to put hooks on. When I started training, I had a lot of difficulty because I wasn't very flexible to throw hooks on.
Yeah.
So I managed to find a lot of ways to make it easier to throw hooks on, and most important, to be able to submit them without hooks.
Even without the hooks. Yeah, and I think you were the perfect example about that, because not so long ago, a few months ago, you competed against Felipe Andrew, who was the world champion on your division, and you were able to submit him with the
clock choke.
Without the hooks from turtle, so
no hooks. Exactly. I feel that there's a huge misconception on that. So let's quickly go over the main positions. A few things we'll be covering on the instructional. I have divided mainly into the main categories. So how to get to turtle, and then front turtle, back turtle, how to retain both, how you can progress from turtle to the back one, and then from there putting hooks on, the best, most efficient ways that I've found. Very untraditional, right? It's counterintuitive, as you see, and how you can actually submit your partner from there. And I feel that especially for people who are not very flexible, right? Maybe older people, or that you have a hard time placing hooks, this instructional is definitely for you, right? So that's the main things that I like to do.
That's right.
So on turtle, right? First thing to retain is I cannot let him lift his hips up. Any escape involves him lifting his butt off his heels. So let's say he tries to do a front row to the left or right. You see, the first thing that he does is to lift his hips. So as soon as I get here, I have to make sure that his hips are down. And the best way to do that is to hold this cloth that lies right in front of the shoulder and sit back. Because when he tries to roll now,
there's no way.
You see? You should have a hard time to touch your forehead on the mat.
Yep.
That's how hard it is for him to move now. So one of my favorite ways to put hooks on is when I'm trying to get the inside grip and he's defending by placing his forearms on his thighs. Right? So if you place the forearms on the thighs, now it's incredibly hard for me to get the inside control. So I'll go around his arm and around the forearm, and I'm going to hold the same side collar. So let's just lift up so they can see. I'm holding, look, the same side collar in front of the forearm, and I'll do that on this side as well. So both, right here. From here, I'm going to step forward, lift.
Man, this is crazy.
Bernardo's arm up, and I like to call this the T-Rex. T-Rex arms. Would you try to remove your arms, please?
No way.
It's impossible. It's very, very hard. Once I get here, I'll throw one hook in. From that side, I can let go now. I'll place this hand on the mat, and I'll pull him with me to this side, throwing this hook in, and now I can, go for attacks and submissions.
Man, this is amazing, and I have never seen this before as well.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. So, and one of the ways that I really like to do it is when I grab it, right? So I like to use the other hand as well and make sure that I grab in front of my partner's forearm, right here. When I lift him, I lock my elbows down. From here, it's very hard for him to get out. I mean, I haven't found anybody that has gotten out of this. But let's say we're able to get across collar, right? What should we do from here? You'll be surprised to find how easy it is for you to be able to reach the top arm collar grip over his shoulder, especially because his defensive mechanisms are, he's not thinking a lot about defense because I don't have hooks in, right?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be too hard to get this. Once I do have this, I'm going to circle onto my left side And the secret, you should place my knee in between his tricep and his knee. So even if he's closed up here, I'm going to drive my knee in this way, and I place it right there. From here, I still have the same grips. Usually the main escape for the clock choke is for him to trap my forearm and roll, right? So, yeah, go ahead. This is the main escape. So how can we stop that efficiently? I'm here, I place the knee in, I got this. So what I'll do is imagine there's a dot on the middle of your chest, and you're going to place that right behind Bernardo's head, right behind your partner's head. So I'll do that by placing my chest right behind his head, and I'll allow Bernardo to do the first half of the roll. Usually people think there's one smooth motion, but it's not. When he rolls, Bernardo will roll first, get on his side, and then he'll continue. So every single time the person rolls from here, they get on their side, and now he finishes, you see? Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go back there. So I will not stop him doing the first roll, I'll let him. So when he goes for it, I place my head on the mat, try to finish it now.
There's no way.
And from here.
So wait a second, what did you do that you completely stopped me from rolling?
So two things, right? And I actually found this out by accident. I was training, and I was having such a hard time to submit people from the clock choke. So I missed the timing, and I let the person roll. So they got stuck on their side. So if you roll on your side, right? So right there. Because you let them do this first, and you base off well, and I'll point out the few things that we're doing differently, he cannot build, you can't build the momentum to keep carrying me that way. So he gets stuck like that. And the second thing why he can't continue is because my hips are trapping his tricep. Whenever Bernardo rolls, when he goes, you go for it, look what his tricep has to travel from here all the way there. So if I'm able to trap this arm here, try to finish the roll.
There's no way.
You can't. And that's pretty much what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm there, boom, I got the cross collar grip, and I have this. Because my knee is here, he can't take the elbow out. So now when he tries to roll, I place my chest on behind his head. I let him do the first bit of the roll. Try to finish it on.
There's no way.
It's extremely hard. Yeah, I don't even need this hand, look, try.
Yeah, I'm stuck here.
Completely.
Because my elbow.
Exactly. And it's not a matter of weight, it's just a position.
Yeah.
From here I can go for the submission.
Man, that's incredible.
You know?
No, that's awesome. Yeah, I love these hidden secrets that when you watch a video, for example, you can't understand what the person's really doing.
Yeah.
But then I'll also teach the mechanics. You can really see why it's hard.
Why you're broken down, exactly.
Yeah.
And usually what happened on the last fight was that I tried to do that, but he removed the arm.
Okay.
So when we're there, if Bernardo removes the inside arm, the inside elbow, he can hug around my back and then escape. So if you remove this arm from, on the behind, and then hug my leg there with your left.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna push me forward, and then you're gonna escape going to my back, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now what happened is, because my knee is very deep in, right there, Bernardo's elbow has to travel very far to the inside for it to be able to circle around my knee. So when he goes for it, this elbow has to do this, look.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whenever he gets the elbow in front of my knee, his base is compromised. So you have no post here. So if I push you this way, you fall.
Yep.
So I'm planning on that already. So when I get this, I'm waiting. He circles. I lay down and then bring you with me.
Oh man.
Try to escape from here.
No way.
And then boom.
That's incredible. So once you notice that you lost the elbow, you completely shifted the strategy, and now your goal is just to kind of like stay there.
You lay down, the chin goes on the side of the head, then it's very hard to escape.
Man, that's amazing. Yeah, and that's exactly what you did.
That was the move, yeah.
And that was literally your first match as a black belt, correct?
That was the first super match as a black belt, yeah.
Good. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, so guys, Rayron shot this entire structure all about turtle attacks, which is called the Gracie Fundamentals Turtle Mastery. And it's at BJJFanatics.com, so make sure to check that out. And hope you guys enjoyed. And
definitely, yes. And just one thing to say is, usually people have one thing that they want to work on, right? Usually you know, if it can be a guard play or you think about passing, and most people have this one-sided game, right? I'm good at this, and I'm going to just do that, right? But why not get good in all positions, right? Why you know, when you don't have gaps, there's no reason for it. So I think this is the best way for you to cover your gaps, right? So enjoy.
Yeah, well, that makes total sense. Guys, make sure to check it out at BJJ Fanatics, Gracie Fundamentals, Turtle Mastery by Rayron Gracie. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.